All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of A Journey to One Bitcoin, where I sit with you every week and we stack Bitcoin together. Guys, it's been a bit of a rough month bouncing around with Bitcoin. I've been a bit off of my game, and I apologize for that. I think I missed 1 week this month on stacking, so I need to make it up at some point. I might double it down for next month, or we'll just keep stacking consistently here where we're at, right? But it is the last week of October, and we've done pretty good, right? We've gotten to 75% of our goal of 0.1 Bitcoin since we started back in May. So, guys, I've been here stacking with you already 5 months of consistent stacking, a little over 20 weeks of just putting away cash towards Bitcoin. And in the long term, I really think 0.1 Bitcoin is going to pay off. Not a lot of people can get to that point, right? And not because they don't make enough or because they just don't know how to budget their money, right? They don't know how to just stay consistent and disciplined. And maybe it doesn't take you 5 months, maybe it takes you 10 months, right? And for all I know, Bitcoin crashes down to 60,000 next week, and all of this stacking I did kind of hurts, right? Because I could have stacked and accumulated more, but we just don't know what Bitcoin's going to do. So the best thing to do is just get off the sideline and stack, right? And stack and put your savings or a piece of your savings into Bitcoin, whatever you feel comfortable doing, right? Enough that you know you're not going to take out of it when it falls, and enough that you're not going to get too excited and sell it when it goes up, right? So with our current strategy, we've done really well. Again, we're at 75% of our goal. Been doing this for a little over 20 weeks, and Bitcoin right now is around 112, which I think is a very fair price for Bitcoin, considering everything that's going on with Bitcoin. People are very, very excited about it. I keep, just more news about Bitcoin comes out every single week of these big institutional banks and buyers stepping in. And really, guys, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. There's a finite supply. At some point, the supply won't be able to satisfy the demand. And that will just be an explosive moment. And Bitcoin has that, right? It has run-ups of, all of a sudden it's at 112. And next thing you know, in a week, 2 weeks, it'll shoot up to 125. And then all of a sudden it's gone. It's at 150, 160, 170. And it's, good luck trying to catch it at that point, right? So we're just going to keep doing our thing, stacking and staying humble, guys. So back to Strike, and I apologize again, guys. I have not had a moment to look in the river. I've been trying to launch this new business, and it's just been a lot. But Strike is good. I like Strike. Like I said, I did a video on fees prior to this, and you could check that out. But Strike and River seem to be the two best. Swan seems very good. But basically, they're exchanges that are dedicated to Bitcoin, and they're able to give us better rates. I'm not sure why that is, but that's just the consistency across those three exchanges, right? They're just Bitcoin exchanges, and so for whatever reason, they're able to give us a better rate. So we're putting in our last buy here for the month of 366.07. Our Bitcoin price is at 112,808.60. And again, the reason I don't like Strike is because I can't set that buy the way that I want to. 805.44 just changed on me again, which I'll take that. And fee is at 344 again. What is it? 112,802.98. Let me just confirm this already. I'm just like jumping around. And purchase has been successful at 112,802.98. Let me write this down again. 2.98. Okay, awesome. So we are all set there with that buy, guys. I'm going to jump back into here. We're going to step into the accumulation log and go ahead and I'm going to highlight that last one. Again, if you're using this log, all you got to do if you run out of room here is just highlight the last one, drag it down, and then it'll auto populate. Okay. I'm going to put here 10/28/2025, which is today. We are using strike again, 366.07. 344 was our fee, and our buy price was 112,802.98. And so we're right here. All right, guys, that is our newest buy. Our weighted average Bitcoin price is 111,129. The current live price is around 112,480. I've already invested $8,700, and we're at 0.078 Bitcoin since the start of our journey. So let's jump right back into the financial deep dive, take a look, and yep, we're at 78% of our goal. We'd probably hit 80% if I had done my buy. So let me jump back here into the accumulation log so you guys can see this. I did 3 buys this month, which actually, how many months was this? I mean, how many weeks was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm a bit behind. So I've got to step up on a couple buys. I'll probably put in another buy on Friday. That'll be 4 buys. I would have missed 1 buy this month. So I might make that up next month. We'll see how Bitcoin behaves. But that's it, guys. We're just stacking along. This is a really simple channel. The idea here is that you use this channel as a reminder to stack for yourself. Set up your budget, do your strategy, create your savings plan, allocate a certain number of that savings plan into Bitcoin. As you guys can see, I allocate 100% a month currently, right? So I basically take this 100%, I divide it into 25, and then I do weekly buys. But if you want to do, if you want to take this 25%, say I'm going to do, X amount, 25% of my available cash flow at the end of the month, and put that towards Bitcoin, that's fine. If you want to take 50% of it and the rest of it, use it to go out or do whatever you want to do, that's totally up to you. But just create a budget, guys. Be financially capable. I know they didn't teach us that in schools. Nobody showed us how to do this. Nobody told us the right way to invest, to create wealth. But it starts with a simple budget. Know what your numbers are. Know where your money's going. And then stay on top of it. I budget every single month. So coming up here at the end of this month, over the weekend, I'll probably just take an hour, budget real quick, get prepared for November. And then I know all my expenses, what I expect to make for the month, and where I'm going to invest my money for that month. Okay. And that has been super helpful for my growth and wealth. My goal, again, is I want to retire as early as possible. I'm shooting for 40, which is about 5 years away. But we've got a little ways away, a little way to go before I can get there. So got to keep stacking and doing our thing and making sure that we're staying accountable, disciplined, and budgeting every single month. All right, guys. I will leave, again, a link to the budget in the description of this video. If you want it, it is free. It is absolutely free. It's the same exact budget that I use every single video. You can download it. You can use it. And again, it's very user friendly. You're not going to mess anything up if you start clicking around, and because I've got everything locked. So you can only click on these orange cells and make changes there. If you click around and delete something, nothing's going to happen because everything else is locked. So it's a very user-friendly sheet. And if you want one, it'll be in the description below. Okay? All right, guys. Catch you later this week. Have a good one.